everyone. Just wait for a few more people to join and then we'll get started. Hi Sarah. I'm in my studio today. What you can't see over there is lots of pans and stuff like that for dyeing, but I've moved all that to one side. So I've got new yarn for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, so I'll get on and tell you about it. So this month the theme for Yorkshire Yarn Fest is Wisteria. So I already had a shade called Wisteria, so this is Wisteria 2.0 on my sock yarn, which is called Little Bird Sock. It's merino and nylon, and there's 365 metres per 100 gram skein. So this is Wisteria 2.0. It's a lovely variegated mix of pinks, purples, and like a sagey green, and then you've got a little bit of teal as well. So more blue toned purples and some warmer purples as well. So they'll knit up quite subtly for a variegated, like a kind of like a watercolour painting, kind of an impressionist type of look to it. So yeah, that's exclusive for Yorkshire Yarn Festival and it'll be a one-off. I do actually have my other shade called Wisteria, which is a semi-solid soft purple, and that's available on Little Bird Sock, and also Baby Surrey, which is heavy lace weight fluffy yarn. Don't know if you can see the fluff very well. There we go. Yes, I did paint my nails too much. So this is a heavy lace weight fluffy yarn made of Baby Surrey alpaca and mulberry silk. So the silk is a shiny core and the Baby Surrey alpaca is a really soft fluffy bit. Now if you find mohair yarns difficult to wear but you're looking for a fluffy yarn, this is a really nice substitute. It doesn't have that slightly prickly feeling that mohair sometimes have. I love mohair, but this is more comfortable for me to wear. I have quite sensitive skin. So yeah, that is Wisteria, but these look lovely held together or used separately. And then the other exclusive for Yorkshire Yarn Festival are these mini skein sets. So these have been dyed to raise money for an organisation called Cure ME. So that's a charity that funds biomedical research into ME, which is sometimes known as chronic fatigue syndrome. Generally people with ME, like me, prefer ME rather than chronic fatigue because various reasons. So yeah, I've got that upside down. So £5 from each 5 skein set will go to Cure ME, but you can also buy the 2 sets together on the website. They'll be live on the website after this live finishes. So these are both together, they're Wisteria. This is Wisteria part 1 with purples. So you've got a dark purple. If you've had, it's similar to my bramble shade, but this has more violet blue toned purple in it than bramble. It's not quite as pink. And then this lovely blue, sort of smoky grey blue to purple and violet one. Actually I've got some set up, that would be easier, wouldn't it? So yeah, there's this lovely smoky blue and purple and violet. There's this one I already showed you, it's really rich dark purple. Like I say, it's a little bit more blue than bramble in my regular range. And then there's this more mid purple but still quite intense. It's like a paler version of this one. And then you've got this smoky lilac with some grey tones in, and this lovely kind of darkened rainbow, which is my favourite. So yeah, these are designed to be used together. You could use some stripes, you could make a small shawl with these. Ah, thank you, Jan. Yeah, you can make a small shawl with these, or if you get both sets, you could make like a nice big wrap. So these are the greens. I'll show you the individual shades in those. So this is one of my regular shades. This is a cat with eyes like jewels, but I just love this rich zingy green. And then this one is Leaf from my regular range. It's a lovely dark forest green. And then I've got a sort of smoky denim blue as well. Oh, each mini is 20 grams, Joyce. Yeah, so it's 5 20-gram skeins, so 100 grams in total in each little bundle. If you get the full set, then it's 200 grams in total. And yeah, £5 for each set of 5 minis goes to Cure Emmy. And then, yeah, so sagey green and sort of grey blue at the end there. It's a bit hard to see. And then this one goes from violet through denim blue and teal over here down to a lovely sage green. So yeah, I did actually want to make a tiny little sample, but I haven't had time. But these would look amazing if you wanted to do both sets together, just like in a chevron stitch or a feather and fan. The dark rainbow in 100-gram jumpers. I mean, I could do. I didn't write down these, the unique shades in these, so these are unrepeatable, but I could probably do something similar at some point. So yeah, they're unrepeatable, so if you want them, please get them now. How are we doing for time? Okay. So I've also got a brand new collection of, oh, the base, yes, of course, I'm sorry. So the base is a glow sock, which is a new one for me. My Glow Angel has yak fibre in, so those are superwash merino, yak fibre, which is naturally grey, which is why they've got that heathered, slightly darker look to them. You can see it best in here, so it's naturally a grey tone, whereas all of the rest of my yarns are naturally cream when they're undyed. So superwash merino, yak and nylon. You can use them for socks, but yak is quite a delicate fibre, similar to cashmere, so they won't be as hard wearing as, say, a merino nylon sock yarn would be. So yeah, I've got a new collection of Little Bird socks specially for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, which is my merino nylon sock yarn. And so I should show you that. This is Peach Sunrise. I kind of got carried away with speckles here. It's hard to see them on camera, but there are quite a lot of speckles in this one in person. So lovely summery colours, but quite subtle at the same time. I mean, as subtle as I ever do, which is not very usually. So yeah, peaches, pinks, corals. Kind of want to skein with this myself, but I shouldn't. And then this one is called Flower Nymph. So this goes from teal to pinks and purples with a little bit of mustard as well. You see those there? The speckles really don't show up well on the camera, but I promise they are there. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, that's Flower Nymph. And then I've got Meadow Nymph. Guess who ran out of ideas for names and was Googling types of nymph at 1 in the morning. So yeah, this is like a lovely speckled rainbow. So that's Meadow Nymph, like lots of teals and purples and some mustard speckles over there. Then we have got Ocean Nymph, because basically anything with a speckle on it is called something nymph now. So this goes from teal, greeny teals through soft blues to like a sort of duck egg colour, and there are little violet speckles in them there as well. So yeah, I think that would be really nice for a sweater because it's not too loud, but it's still got quite a lot of interest in. And also I think it would go really nicely with this, which is Cloud Nymph. So this has got like a violet with some green in it for the base, and then sort of teals and purples speckled over it. So I really like these together. I think they would make a lovely shawl. Or if you wanted to make a couple of pairs of socks and do contrast heels and toes, that would be really nice too. Then I've got these two. This is Larkspur, a really bright zingy purple, very rich, with teals and blues and greens overlaid on it. And then this is Heart Leaf. This is slightly paler in real life than it looks on the camera at the moment. So it's like a pale violet with a whole rainbow of colours overlaid on it. Again, these two would work really nicely together. You can see them with the light, it's a bit better. So yeah, I think that would be a nice combination if you're looking for a pair of yarns. And then this is Sherbet Strawberries. This isn't speckled, this is just variegated. It goes from purple through pinks and corals to peach. So I like that one with one of my semi-solid colours. This is Blossom. It's a lovely peachy, soft peachy pink. Yeah, maybe, Jen. So yeah, those would work really well together. If you want to do some colour work or something, or stripes, there's enough contrast. You need contrast in colour value for stripes, so you need a colour value is basically how light or dark a colour is. So yeah, I think this may be the main colour with some colour work accents in this would be amazing. And I've also dyed up some new shades of Wisteria, not Wisteria, Baby Surrey yarn. Just got a couple of minutes left. So I've restocked my Wisteria shade. Again, it's a really nice soft purple. It would work really well with Wisteria 2.0 if you wanted a fluffy yarn to use it with. That would be really nice together. Either stranded together, like this is how they look when you hold both of them together, making a hat. So this is Sugared Almonds in Baby Surrey, and the same shade in a discontinued yarn that's quite similar to Little Bird Sock. Can you see the halo? It's really hard to tell on the camera, but this knits up to a double knit gauge, so with a Baby Surrey and a 4-ply weight yarn, you get double knit tension. So it's quite nice for accessories, lovely cosy fabric, with the best of both qualities of the yarns. Okay, 1 minute. What can I get in a minute? This is Meadow Sweet. This is probably not going to be repeated because it's quite complex, and if I did do it again it wouldn't come out the same. It's like a lovely subtle rainbow on Baby Surrey. And then this one is Amethyst. This is a brighter purple, would work really well with Larkspur if you wanted to use them together. And then I've also restocked Spruce and that is Sugared Almonds, which is the one that is used in the hat I just showed you. So if you wanted to make something like that. And just before I go, this shade is called Lichen, and a very lovely customer of mine, Meza, made some lovely crochet swatches in Baby Surrey in this shade. So this is double crochet on a 3.5mm hook, and then these are trebles in the same colour on a 3.5mm hook, just so you can see how it knits up. Oh, crochets up, sorry. And this is like a lacy stitch on a 4.5mm hook. So it can be quite airy, but it can also be quite opaque if you did want a firmer fabric. Anyway, I had better go. All the yarn is available, should be online now on my website, www.lottieknits.com. And it was lovely to chat to you. If there's anything you want to know about any of the yarns, send me a DM. I'm at Lottieknits, and I'll answer any questions to do with the yarns and knitting. So don't ever feel like you can't ask. Thank you very much. Bye.